the structure of dollar index. This is 338M. So let's look at today. We have a lineup of strong economic data reports. We have ADP non-farm employment change by 115 and advanced GDP data reports, advanced GDP index, and a couple of Canadian data coming in, Canadian monetary policy reports, Canadian restatement, and US pending home. We also have crude oil inventory, which I'll also be using to view my oil chart, and federal fund rate. Now, why does the federal fund rate matters? You see, the rate at which US banks and the credit unions lend their excess reserve to other banks overnight, the rate matters. It influences the cost of borrowing. If they increase the lending rate, of course, it affects borrowing, and if they reduce it, it stimulates borrowing. And this also has a lot of influence when it comes to adjusted inflation. So the federal fund rate is very important for traders to watch to see the direction of rate. And the next one is we have the FOMC statement and the FOMC press conference. The Federal Open Market Committee is an organ in the United States that sets lending and borrowing benchmark. So their words are final when it comes to monetary policy changes. It cannot be contested. So let's look at the structure of the market, and we're using a weekly time frame in our top-down analysis. So we have price create a strong RS level here. As our resistance becomes support on weekly time frame, and we create a structure here, a breakout and a retest, and where prices create a stronger supply roof, and we have seen that structure broken and price return to give us an ascending trend line ATL. The concept is allowing market to create a structure. You don't trade, you allow the market to create a structure. When market create a structure, then you leverage on the structure of the market. So what we're leveraging on is on the structure of the market. That's what we're leveraging on. So when price return here, we have seen a drastic drop in the price of the index. And the most important and the core thing I want to point out here is we have another ascending trend line, SR1, SR2, break out of SR level, retest, putting here as our supply roof. So if price comes back here, we're expecting a sell. So if we manage to put price, if we can break this floor, if the index can break this floor, then most likely dollar will reclaim 102 level. 102, I'm sure that reclaiming above 100 level is very much possible. Very much possible. Because you see what price have done here. Price have updated and upheld the demand floor on a weekly time frame in 2022, SR1, SR2, and when we return here, we upheld it SR3. This descending trend line is our new demand floor, DTL. Descending trend line on a weekly time frame acting as a dynamic support, and we have seen price reversed. Now we face an immediate resistance from an ascending trend line here, ATL. We have here as SR1, SR2, breakout of SR level, price returns here as RS, RS1, RS2, break of RS level returns here as a retest candle, and as well as support become resistance and break of structure. And when we return here, we're expected on the weekly time frame, and have bought got rejected by the ascending trend line, which is also a breakout from a demand floor, SR1, SR2. You can see the structure. You can see the structure there. After we broke out from here, SR1, SR2, break of structure followed by a retest. This is the retest. We're coming back to retest here. So but we need to first of all clear this supply roof. If we clear the supply roof, I will tell you to go long. And if we clear this floor successfully, then I will tell you one thing. Euro USD sell, AUD USD sell, GBP USD sell, USD JPY buy, USD CAD is going to be buy, USD ZAR will be a buy if we clear here. But if we reject this level, if we reject here, we're going to come down. If we come down, then it will be an opportunity to GBP USD go long, Euro USD go long, AUD USD go long. So trading is probability. Trading is 100% probability. But when you are trading, two things you must put in your mind is the performance of the dollar index and the performance of the 10-year bond yield of the United States government. Is key and critical while we watch to see what the federal fund rate today will come up with. And we also listen and pay attention to the FOMC statement, which is the organ body, a top organ body responsible for monetary policy making and adjustment in the United States. So as you start the day, start strong, start with a very strong mindset and know that trading, the only way you become an advanced trader is by constantly showing up. Whatever strategy you adopt, put time, look into that structure, look into that strategy, look at the loopholes in that strategy, and try to modernize it. And I will tell you one thing, if you show up every day in trading, you can never go down, you can never go low. Trading will make you a multi-millionaire. So just keep studying, keep doing your work, don't give up, keep showing up, keep advancing, keep reading. See you at the top. Bye bye.